Do you know there's certain mistakes that'll cost you money in the ATM business? Stay to the end of the video. I'm going to share with you what these mistakes are and how to avoid them. Hi, I'm Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, and I help hundreds of aspiring ATM business owners go from 0 ATMs to ATM Business Pro in as little as 30 days. Always remember, here at PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Without further ado, top 5 ATM mistakes that'll cost you money in the ATM business. Lesson number 1. No SLA. Phil, what's an SLA? Hey, this is an industry term that's just starting out, but somebody's naming it, and it's Site Location Agreement. For those of you guys just starting out, SLA, to me, it was always a location agreement, contract for some people, but SLA is the new term on the street that everybody's using. So no SLA. So how does this hurt you guys if you enter into agreement? A lot of guys, I see it in the chats all the time. Oh, I'm a handshake guy. I talk about this a lot. Handshake isn't going to do you any good when you go to get your business account. Sometimes you change banks and the bank wants to see, well, let me see your agreements. Guess what? You don't have any agreements. So you're not getting a new account. Or the guy throws you out on your ear because, you know what? You gave a handshake. You're doing a great job. You're paying the commissions. You're doing everything. And another guy off the street comes in and offers a nickel more, 10 cents more, gives him $50 to kick you out. And now you're out. You're out. You got no agreement with the guy, and you know what? You're out. So this will save you time and money. I'm a big proponent of the agreement. That's the way we do business. I don't do business without an agreement. It just doesn't work anymore for me. I've been in those shoes a million times. We do a good job. If I didn't need the agreements, I wouldn't have them. But I need them because so many times somebody comes in and undercuts me or promises something that they can't deliver, and the guy believes the story. They're a really good salesperson. They believe what they're told, and what they're told is lies. So what happens? Back in the day, I would be kicked out of location because I didn't have that agreement. I learned a long time ago, you know what? Forget it. I'm not taking a deal unless I have the agreement, because now that blue suede shoe guy comes in, promises something that they can never deliver, and you know what? They can't get in there because I got the agreement. People would say to me, hey, Phil, I'm a handshake guy again, and we like to do everything. Yeah, but you're fighting against something that you don't have in control. Lies. So all the time, we get the agreement, and this will save you guys thousands of dollars because you won't have to go in and either drop your pants or say, oh my God, I'm gonna, whatever you want, I'll do it. Oh, the guy says, oh, we got a $3 surcharge. The guy's gonna give me $2. You gotta make that decision. $2, I was giving you 50 cents. Yeah, but we're making money. This guy promised me that. If you don't like it, get out. And no agreement, now you're in trouble. So always get the location agreement or the SLA, however you guys want to call it, and this will save you thousands of dollars. It's a big mistake in the ATM business. Point number 2, bad splits. Again, always look at the transactional volume. If you're going into a location that already has an ATM and you're saying, hey, the ATM is always out of money. You go in, you stop into a gas station or a convenience store, you walk in, the ATM's out of money, you talk to the store owner, you give him your card, and then a little while later, you do the same, and every time you walk in there, it's out of money. So you're thinking, hey, this is gonna be a good location. The other guy's in there is not performing, and he's gonna get out. The owner doesn't have a contract, and so he's gonna kick the guy out, and now I'm gonna put my ATM in there. But the guy says, wait, I want half, or I want more than half, 60-40, and you'll say, you know what, okay, it's possible, maybe, what kind of transactional volume? And the guy says, oh, I don't have any records. So, you know what, on situations like that, you can always scale it up, but my recommendation is, you know what, if the ATM's out of money all the time, that could mean either two things. One, it's a great location, or two, it's a terrible location, and the guy just, you know what, he only puts money when he's in the area. So if it runs out of money, he don't really care. So what you'll do is always ask for, hey, let me see the transactional volume, or start the deal off a little less and then work your way up to a bigger split. And if the store owner doesn't want to do that, then don't worry about it, just move on. So if you're interested in starting a profitable ATM business but didn't know where to start, stay to the end of the video and I'm going to share with you our checklist of how to start the ATM business the right way, even if you have zero experience in business. In this checklist, I will share with you the 5 things you need to start a profitable ATM business so you can build a passive income source for your family. You'll have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success so you can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. All right, lesson number 3, everything that's shiny doesn't work in the ATM business. Phil, what does that mean? Everything that's shiny. I see you guys and I empathize with you. You know what? You're trying to get little add-ons to the ATM business, make some extra money, side money in the ATM business, and they go through these processes. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. But I see a lot of this shiny stuff. One of the shiny things is, I've been in this business for over 20 years. The shiny thing is always the advertising. That's one of the greatest things. Buy the monitor, put it on top of the ATM business, and you'll earn extra money. Okay, great. That's great. Who's getting the advertisers? Are you going to have to go on? Oh yeah, I can go get advertisers. I thought you were in the ATM business, not in the advertising business. So what does that mean? All right, got to buy the monitor. Maybe that's $100, $150. Guess what you also got to do? You got to get a new wireless device with increased bandwidth. So that's going to cost you money, or you're going to increase the bandwidth that you got. So maybe you're paying $10 a month. Now you know what? You got to pay $30 a month. Oh, it's $20 a month. So are you going to sell $50 a month of revenue to make that? I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe you're a great salesperson. I don't know. But these are some of the things you're going to think about. What's the increased bandwidth? What's that going to cost me? How much is the monitor? Who's going to pay for that? Are they getting me advertisers? And how much money am I going to get every month from those advertisers? Is it enough to cover the cost of the wireless device? I don't know, but I'm just letting you know, everything that's shiny doesn't necessarily make you extra money. So be very careful of the add-ons. That there are a lot of them in the ATM business. That's just one of them. But just make sure that if you decide to do something that's an add-on, you got to look at the costs associated with those add-ons. Number 4, this is a particular favorite of mine. You guys want to start an ATM business? It's the mentorship. Whether that's Phil from PDQ in the ATM Mastermind group page, or the other, there's some really good people out there. Other people, a lady on the East Coast, a gentleman in the middle of the country, and there's a new person, a rising star up there on the West Coast. There's some general good people out there helping you guys throughout the game. But you know what? You say, oh, I'm just going to jump into chats and the chats are loaded. You don't need a mentor. You don't need a mentor. Okay, great. You know what? You're going to invest. The reason you want to get an ATM business is to make extra revenue. But you're going to go it alone. You're going to listen to people that may not necessarily be in the ATM business a long time. There's a big failure rate because people don't get the right mentorship, the right coaching in the game. They make a lot of mistakes and it costs them money. So you don't want to make those mistakes. It doesn't have to be me. There's other people you guys can, but I'm a big proponent. Years ago, I wanted to get into social media to help promote our ATM business. And one of the things I did is I spent a lot of money getting courses and mentorship for people to help with social media. So one of the reasons why you see us blowing up on social media is because I spent a lot of time in a mentorship and coaching to get us to where we need to be. So if you guys want to get into ATM business and don't want to make the mistakes, then it would be advantageous to buy a program or hire a mentor to help you guys, or just somebody who's been in the, maybe you want to go a little cheaper, just somebody who's been in the business, but make sure they know what they're talking about and you guys don't listen to just the chats and take a lot of bad advice. And number 5, one of the other big mistakes in the ATM business is you have the ATMs, you're placing them, but you don't create a system to continually driving new leads to your business. You know what? Just getting one ATM is great, but now let's figure out, okay, how do I get more leads, more locations? What do I got to do? So there's a variety of things that you need to do, but one of them is, you know what? Figure out how to set up a network so new leads are constantly coming into your ATM business day after day, week after week, month after month, and give you the opportunity that if you want to turn things down, then you can turn things down and you can cherry pick the deals that you want to do and the ones that you don't want to do. This way, it'll allow you to basically control your own destiny and not be desperate when it comes to new locations, because the last thing you want to do is be desperate. You want to make the deals that are on your terms and not on theirs. So if you're interested in starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist. The top 5 things you need to start your profitable ATM business, where I'll share with you 5 things you need to start your profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money, and spend more time for your family. So click the link down below to start your ATM journey today. Remember, this is Phil from PDQ Merch Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, where we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Thank you guys very much.